perhaps a metaphor of past alien events. Even in the Bible, it talks about holes in the ground where aliens are still residing. Are they still people in there? They can't be real. Are they still keeping live women in there?
There is a region in the southwest portion of France called Catalan. Between France and Spain sit the mountain range of the Pyrenees, and on the horizon the majestic peak called the Canigou, rising to over 2,784 meters, as if it's a portal into the sky and a doorway to the mysteries in the beautiful valleys below. One can observe UFOs or UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, very similar to the ones that have been seen around the world and reported by military and governmental authorities. Alien animal possessions, low-sounding trumpet noises late at night, RF signals that are bizarre, strange electrical pulses in the ground, paranormal events, because one never knows when one demon will come and haunt them. Now, join us on our journey to discover the mysteries in the shadows of the Canigou. Hello, this is your host Tom Williams. In this episode, a truly frightening experience as we ventured into unnatural paranormal events. This time, we're going to visit the village of Villefranche-de-Conflent. It's located in the valley of the Tete in the Catalan Pyrenees. It is one of the most beautiful fortified towns in France at the crossroads of the river Tete, Cadix, and Rotia. The history of Villefranche begins around the 1000 ADs, well over 1,000 years ago, when the town was founded by Guillermo, one of the counts of Cerdagne. During this time, southern France was divided into several counties who regularly waged war with each other. It was occupied by the Celtic tribes, then by the Romans, Visigoth, Muslim Moors, and then the Spanish. However, in July 1654, the French captured the city after 8 days, and the troops of Louis XIV took it from the Spaniards. It's been a part of France ever since. But before visiting this site, there's a recent dam built in the 20th century in a valley not far, perhaps the site of an alien spaceship crash site, and holds the remnants of what some have called devil scorpions buried deep in holes beneath the dam's lake. It is situated in a town not far in Vinca, near the entry of the Villefranche-de-Conflent and the ancient Rome, which linked the Mediterranean coast to the highlands. It also dates back to the 900s and 1000 AD. But note that Villefranche is precisely 10 kilometers from the Canigou and 20 kilometers from the dam at Lake Vinca, this making Lake de Vinca precisely 30 kilometers. Was this by design? Is this yet another mystery triangle similar to the Bermuda Triangle in the Caribbean? Well, we're going to find out. Now let's head out on our first leg and join us on our journey to the dam at Lake Vinca.
The Canigou, here at the dam of Vinca.
Is this unnaturally made lake the result of an ancient alien aircraft or an asteroid with unnatural powers that carved out this lake?
Here we are at the dam near Vinca, on our way up to the Canigou. Notice how there's no water in here. Is it being drained out by aliens below the lake? Notice how it's carved out. This is very unnatural. It could have been carved out by ancient spacecraft from years ago, centuries ago, millennials ago. How did this happen to be? Will we see UFOs today? We're approaching the dam, and no one really knows why it's here. The locals have turned it into a water storage facility to provide water to the valley here in the Canigou. But for sure it is seen to be a very dangerous thing. What will we find? More alien species possessing animals? What is this? Is this dog alien possessed? Will it attack me? It's thinking. It's in a oh no, 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 no.
Run, I must get to higher ground. But where?
Why are these boulders arranged like this? It's almost as if people have arranged them. Are they trying to signal something? Are there things behind it? Are they hiding paranormal events? We're making our way slowly up into the Canigou. What will we find? Why is this post here? It's very bizarre. Maybe we should test electricity to see if there's electrical here. Okay, we're going to test the electricity here at the barrage, or what they call the dam. So here is the positive. Here is the negative. We'll put. Okay, there you go. Okay, and what does it say? We'll have to check it. Oh yeah, there's no electricity here. There's absolutely zero. Remember in previous episodes, we saw electricity. There's no electricity here. It's being sucked out into the lake. Why is that? Is there a secret power source below? Let's go further and find out. Do we dare? Why are they? Okay. Who are those people down there? You hear them screaming? They're being possessed. Look at them. What? Why are they doing? Look, and there's a dog. There's always a dog. Why is there dogs? Yet another one of those fake 5G towers. They've been here for years. Are they collecting electricity? Even more. Look at this wood. It's very light. Look there, you see all the pinworms there? What caused that? Is there like nano aliens? See how the wood is so light? It's normally, I hold that with one hand. It's very light. It's like it sucked the very life out of this wood here in the valley, below the dam. Is it possible that the aliens have come up and sucked the very life out of this wood to make it so light that you can just basically toss it like a Nerf ball?
Perhaps a metaphor of past alien events. Even in the Bible it talks about holes in the ground where aliens are still residing, where the depths of hell come out with scorpions. Will we find a hole similar to that here?
Do you see that drain hole? Is this where aliens come out at night? Is this where they hide? What kind of aliens would they be, you think? We're actually below the dam here. This would be where the water is. But the water is gone. Normally this lake would feed the whole entire region below the Canigou. But yet, there's no water. Where is it gone?
We've arrived at Villefranche. This is the river Tete below that flows out of it. And of course you know this particular place is where they used to have female prisoners here to protect the fort. And they made witches out of them, and no one would dare to fight the witches. Been under construction right now. There's another fake 5G tower. They're all over the place. Now there's Fort Liberty up on high across the river. Here's where they keep many of the female prisoners, the more radical ones. Some of them they leave below. We'll see if we can get inside. But in the caves, during the winter, the witches sleep and come out in the spring to mingle with the guests. They're just now returning to their hive, so to speak. We have to be careful. Don't speak too loud. They might see us. Did you see those little slits in the wall? That's just where they could fire out their Swords, bow and arrows thrown. Pour down hot oil on the defenders. Look at the chain rings. Huge. This place is haunted. We made it in. But it's so haunted. Yes, there's cafes here. Many of them. Oh! If you can keep your balance. Next we make our way through the narrow streets. There's many of them here. Notice the wrought iron signs, famous for that with their blacksmiths. We're making our way to the church, the Église Saint-Jacques. Here, how many trials, how many women were sent to prison, sent to the dungeon, to suffer, only to become rich. Was there any justice in this? In these dark halls of this church? What have become of them? Oh! Did they place him in dungeons below, only to come out when the spirits commanded them? What evil people would do this? In any case, we'll leave that frightful place. We're going to make our way up to that Fort Liberty to see if we can see into these prisons where they unjustly keep these women. Can you imagine living here hundreds of years ago in these tight alleyways? People live their whole lives on the side of the street. Whoa! And here it is, the gate to the prison. Are they still people in there? They can't be real. Are they still keeping live women in there? That's impossible. Very often you can see women have gotten possessed by alien. We don't know if it's from alien species from outer space or is it just paranormal events. But very often you'll see women go berserk. There's something. Many women don't come here because of that. Maybe we'll catch one. We'll sit here in the cafe and watch. Oh my God! Look at that! Oh, we went after her. I don't know where she went. But look, there's just a leaf turning. She can't be found. Is she lost forever? Truly frightful events, even biblical. What will we find on the next episode? Now, click the subscribe and notification button and join us on our journey to discover the mysteries in the shadows of the Canigou.